Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to folder number 1. This folder concerns the order of operations. As a student, you should be able to use the order of operations to evaluate expressions. You will need one of these. You should get one of these from your teacher. This is a Sprint graphic organizer. You will complete all of your problems, show your work, and do a couple step-out questions using this form. Alright, before you get started, we are going to give you 4 problems in this video that you will need to complete. We will also only give you 4 minutes. You will put your first problem obviously in here in these places. Okay, those are your first 4. Also, the name at the top, you will need to put your name. Folder, this is folder 1. Okay, so you just need to write folder number 1. Okay, the date, whatever the day is. Alright, and your attempt, well, this is my first attempt, so I would just circle this one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. You have 4 minutes to complete these 4 questions on your fluency sheet. You need to start now. You have 2 minutes left. You have 1 minute remaining in this sprint. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. At this time, we are going to go ahead and go over a couple of these answers. You're going to check those by looking through your work. We're going to go ahead and start with the first one. The first one is 3 times 2 cubed minus 10 times 1/2 plus 4. Okay, before we do any order of operations questions, we need to know that we are going to follow the following steps, and those are called PEMDAS, okay? And we're going to go ahead and say parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, and subtract. And you'll notice that I put multiply and divide together because we do those at the same time. I'm also going to put a box around them, okay? Same with add and subtract. You do those at the same time, all right? You work from left to right. So if you have a subtraction first, it's okay if you do it when you're working left to right, okay? Also, we need to go ahead and put these arrows that mean to the left. Okay, from left to right, that means we start at the left, we move to the right. We're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to see, do I have any parentheses? Well, I actually have this big parentheses here, and I have this little one at the top. That little one at the top in the front with the 2 in it, there's no operation inside there, so I don't actually do that first. There's nothing for me to do. It's a common error. Make sure you don't do that one. Okay, what we need to do is we need to do 10 times 1/2 first. Okay, so the first step I need to do is 10 times 1/2. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to do that on the side just to show you 10 times 1/2 is the same thing as 10 over 1 times 1 over 2. Go ahead and simplify. You get 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 5 or 10 5 times, and that would give you 5 over 1, which is equal to 5. So 10 times 1/2 is 5, or very simply, 10 times 1/2 is 5. So we're going to go ahead and put that one down below. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to say 5. I'm going to rewrite everything else, so it's 3 times 2 cubed minus 5 plus 4. I'm also on the right side going to go ahead and cross off the p because I am done with my parentheses. The next one is exponents. Do I have an exponent to do? Actually, yes I do. You'll notice I have an exponent right here where I'm putting this arrow. That is 2 cubed. The exponent only works for the digit next to it, so 2 cubed. 2 cubed is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2, which is, well, 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So right now I should have underneath that 2 cubed is 3 times 8 minus 5 plus 4. What do I do next? Well, exponents are done. Now I need to do multiplying and dividing. Do I have any multiplying and dividing? Well, yes I do. I have multiplying right there. 3 times 8. 3 times 8 is 24 minus 5 plus 4. Okay. Do I have any division? Nope, I'm done with both of those. Adding and subtracting. Now here's one of those cases where there's a lot of mistakes. Adding and subtracting. Remember, I work from left to right, so I actually do 24 minus 5 first and get 19 plus 4, and my total answer, 19 plus 4, would be 23. So the first one you should get is 23. Okay, check your answer. Alright, we're also going to do a quick step-out question right now. I told you this was a commonly missed error. 5 squared. Okay, I want you guys to go ahead and do that by filling it out right here in this form right there. Step out question number 1. This is a question that will be graded by your teacher when you give her this at the end. Do it now. Yeah, pause it if you need to, but do it now. Seriously. Now. Go. And alright, if you finish that, we're going to work on the second one. I'm actually going to go ahead and write this one in here for you. I'm going to rewrite it just to make it easier for me. 2 times 3 plus 20 times 1/2 in parentheses. Alright. Once again, we're going to follow the order of operations, so I'm going to go ahead and write my steps. Remember, it's p, parentheses, exponents, multiply and divide, put a box around them, and an arrow left to right. Add and subtract. Same thing, box around them, left to right. Alright, what do I do first? Well, I look for parentheses. Okay, I have several parentheses. I have one here and here. So which one do I do first? Well, I do the one from left to right. When I have 2 of the same operations, I work from left to right. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. 8 minus 5, I'm going to do that one first. That would give me 3. I do not have any more operations inside the parentheses, so I'm going to drop my parentheses. And I'm going to put 3 squared minus 2 times 3. Remember, that's not a parentheses. That just means multiplication. Plus 20 times 1/2. Okay, this time I'm going to go ahead and do 20 times 1/2 because it's still a parentheses. Just like in the last problem, 20 times 1/2, it's just half of 20. Okay, and that's going to give us 10. Okay, so we have 3 squared minus 2 times 3 plus 10. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on. We are done with our parentheses. Do we have any exponents? Well, absolutely, we sure do. We have exponents right here in the very beginning. 3 squared. What is 3 squared? Well, 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 minus 2 times 3 plus 10. Okay, So exponents are done. Cross them off. Multiply. Do we have any multiply? Absolutely. 2 times 3. 9 minus 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 10. We got to go ahead and finish. Multiplying and dividing are done. Adding and subtracting. Once again, when we do adding and subtracting, and we have them both right here, we work from left to right. Okay, so we need to do the 9 minus 6 first, which is 3, plus 10, and 3 plus 10 will give us 13. Our final answer should be 13, ladies and gentlemen. Check yours. That's number 2. All right. Here are step out question number 2. This one, we want to do 90 times 1/2. Remember, this is one of those errors that many of you made. So 90 times 1/2, you need to start it right now. Good luck. All right, and here are the last 2 questions with the correct answers. We should have gotten 17 for number 3 and 95 for number 4. You can pause the video and check your answers and see if you made a mistake. Now that you have done that, we need to go ahead and give you sprint number 2. All right, so you should have totaled up how many you got right on the first sprint. Now we're going to do sprint number 2. I'm going to give you another 4 minutes. You need to fill out these on the back side of your sheet, which says sprint number 2. You'll do these 4 starting now. Good luck. You have 2 minutes remaining in this sprint. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have less than 1 minute remaining. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of sprint number 2 at this time. Okay, these are the 4 correct answers to the sprint. I need you to look these over at this time, check them, see how many you got right, and then you will need to fill out this following form. Okay, you need the total number of correct that you got on the second one. Did you get 3 or 4 or 2 or 1? Let's say I got 4. Okay, did you score improve? Yes, it did. By how much? Well, maybe it improved by 1. Name an error you made and what can you do to make that error again? For example, maybe when it said 3 times 5 squared, maybe I did 3 times 5 first and then tried to square 15. So 15 times 15 when it should have been 5 squared times 3. Whatever it is, talk about that error. Make sure your teacher sees what you got. And hey, have a great, wonderful day. Come on.